Hello everyone, and thanks very much for joining me today with MikeyTaylorGaming, where we're doing something we haven't done for a long time, and that's a glitch picnic. So today we've got a selection of 5 Mario games from the NES, SNES and Game Boy, and they are Super Mario 1, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Super Mario Land and the 6 golden coins, and Super Mario World for the SNES. I don't know who discovers these glitches, but it's probably someone that's got a lot more time on their hands than I have. And I've got a lot of time on my hands. I make these videos for you guys. So I feel like the most sensible thing to do would be to start with Mario 1. So let's get on with those glitches, shall we? Now I'm going to start you off with a really simple glitch to get you guys warmed up, because I know how hard glitching can be sometimes, because I've sat and done many hours of recording for this video. Now this one's so easy that your grandmother could pull it off, so don't worry about screwing it up, and there's really nothing that exciting about it anyway, so it doesn't matter. What you want to do is get 2 power-ups on screen at the same time, and this place on level 1-1 is absolutely perfect for it. We release the star from this box, and then release the fire flower from the top box. Once we do it, the star disappears. Where did that star go? I really don't know. Do I care? I do not care one bit, but that's a glitch, so that's why it's here, and it's kind of interesting, I guess. So the second glitch I've got for you today, guys, is a double jump. Now, you might be saying, what? There is no double jump in any Mario game. But as you can just see there, I've just done one. So how did I do that? The idea is to release an item, jump into it, and just before you touch it, press the jump button again. And you'll gain an extra little jump off of it. So isn't that lovely? I'm not sure whether that's helpful in any part of the game. But if you find it helpful anywhere, then please comment below and tell me. Now I've got a little audio glitch for you guys, and this one we need the same star as we used earlier. So this star is turning out to be a little glitch fairy in my eyes. All we want to do is release it from its box and then follow it as far as we can. Run into it and then finish the level as fast as you can. So you want to hit the flag while you've still got this star invincibility activated, and the sound that you're going to hear from the end pole is not the one you'd normally hear. Creepy. So here's a glitch I like to call the no damage glitch. In any level, as long as you are Super Mario or Fire Mario, if you get touched by an enemy and continue to touch that enemy, you won't get hurt by it again until you step off and accidentally touch it again. As you can see, I've stopped flashing and I don't get hurt until I step away by accident. Now here's a glitch called Wrong Warp. Now all you want to do is find a level with a vine. It doesn't matter which level, but I recommend 4-2 because it's easy to get to with warp rooms. You want to find a vine. Now, when you've found a vine, make sure the box it came out of is on the very, very left of the screen. It has to be pixel perfect like I'm doing here. Once you've managed that, jump onto the vine and press the left button, and you'll appear on the right of the screen, which is really strange. I don't know why it happens, but it does. Now we're going to do the infamous jump over the flag in World 1-1, and I'm just edging the screen to the right there on this platform so the Koopa can spawn and this hole on the left is still visible. Now once the Koopa falls down that hole, you've got to jump up to the left, and that timing is actually quite difficult. You'll hit him while he falls through the floor and you go through the top of the screen. Once he comes back to life and he starts walking to the right, all you have to do is follow him over to the flagpole. Now, I'm not going deep into this because there are hundreds of videos showing you how to do this on YouTube, so, you know, you can work this out yourself through the help of others. Now, once you get to this point and the Koopa's halfway between the flag and this mountain, just jump on him and you'll pop right over the flagpole. And there you go. From there on, you're stuck. You'll have to wait for time to run out. And that's all the glitches I've got for Mario 1. So let's move on to the second installment, shall we? Now I've got a list of 8 glitches for Mario Bros. 2, and the first one is really easy, but you'll need a modified NES controller, or you'll have to use an emulator because it requires pressing up and down at the same time. All you need to do is find any vine in the game, and once you're at it, just press up and down at the exact same time, and you'll do a rapid climb, and that can help a speedrunner in so many ways by climbing up massive vines. But it's no use to us regular people, unfortunately, it's just funny. Quick, speedrun speak! If you jump on that enemy and walk into that wall, you get stuck in it. But if you jump, you're back out of it. That's really easy. I found that one myself. I didn't even need help finding it. and that's how full of glitches this game is. At the very top of this hill in World 1-1, you can see that that enemy there is jumping up, and it appears that he's glitching, that he can't quite make it up there. If you jump at just the right time, you can actually get him to jump onto the top platform there. If you jump onto that one and back up, he can get onto the cloud, which I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be able to do. But it's not really effective for anything else except that. All of these glitches are crap! Using that very same hill, there's another glitch, which can be performed as long as you can get underneath an enemy. So we're purposely taking damage to become Small Mario at this point. Once you get to the top, jump into the enemy from the bottom. The enemy will die, and you'll die. That's classed as a glitch apparently, although I would probably make sense of it being a normal thing. Oh well. So we finally made it to the end of World 1-1 with all of these glitches happening, and we can see the orb inside Birdo for some reason. I don't know whether that's a glitch or whether it's my emulator. But yes, if we defeat Birdo and go all the way back to the left where the vine was, and then run all the way back, we get a nice little surprise. Birdo's back, but he doesn't have the orb inside him, so whether this is a double glitch, I don't know, but he definitely should not have come back. If you pick the orb up, you can finish the level like normal. So that's weird. On level 1-3, if you grab this red portion and continue through the level until you find the second one, you can place 2 doors on the same screen. If you do that and you go through one of the doors, then both of the doors will actually open. And that's a really handy glitch if you have an OCD where you have to open and shut a door a few times, because you can do it in twice the speed, so there you go, that one's actually kind of helpful. If we go back onto World 1-1 again somehow by magically using a backwards warp room, then we can see that I'm stuck in the cloud there. Now, if you get the enemy to push you into the cloud, you can get to a little region that you wouldn't normally be able to get to. Handy again. So moving on to our final glitch of Super Mario Bros. 2, if you defeat this enemy while his magic carpet is stuck in the ground, there's no way to finish the level. Well, I'm a dick, I've completely screwed myself over there, haven't I? Well, the only way out of this is to kill yourself to respawn the enemy. And that's the final glitch of this, and now we are moving on to some more exciting glitches on Mario 3, Super Mario Land 2, and Mario World that are actually worth watching, so thanks for sticking round. So the first of our Mario 3 glitches is labelled the Infinite Sommersault. Now it's not actually infinite, and you can get this glitch quite early on in the game if you know how to warp zone, because we need to be in World 6 for this. So make your way to World 6 by whatever means you like, and make sure you have a star in your inventory, because having a star is very important for this glitch. You also have to be Super Mario, so make yourself big if you're already small, and then use a star and enter the level 610. Run as fast as you can to the end of this little section here, and then pick this block up and wreck that block to make a vine appear. If you jump on it quick enough, you'll do an infinite somersault. Now it's not infinite, it only works until you get off it. But it's labelled the Infinite Sommersault by the Mario Wiki, so I call it the Infinite Sommersault. It's a really helpful glitch if you like to get dizzy. Now, there's only one more glitch on Super Mario Bros. 3, unfortunately, and this one didn't even turn out right for me. So the only game-breaking glitch in the whole game that I was gonna do didn't work out properly. So this video is not going well so far. Basically, to start this glitch off, we have to have access to World 3 and have a spare whistle. So you can either go through the levels like normal to get to World 3, or you could get 2 whistles to do it really quickly. We're getting the 2 whistles, and then we want to warp to World 3, or Waterworld. And the reason for that is because we need to be on the little boat that's in Waterworld. So here we go, we're going to warp all the way to World 3 from World 1. Wow, magic. Once there, we have to defeat a hammer brother so that we can collect a hammer off them. And the reason for that is because there is a blockade which blocks the way to the boat. So we collect this hammer and then go to the blockade and break it so we can have access to the boat. But we first have to be up to level 5 in order to get to there. So we get on the boat and then use the warp whistle. Now at this point, we should be able to walk off the map to the left, apparently, according to Mario Wiki. However, I couldn't get it to work, and I think it's because it's a Japanese-only glitch. Now a picture's about to come up, and this is what should have happened. This is what should have happened. It should have been all glitchy and broken. We shouldn't have been able to move after we'd turned left, but unfortunately it didn't work. So now we're stuck with a game-breaking glitch from Super Mario Land 2. And a massive colour change glitch on Super Mario World, which is actually quite interesting, and it's probably the best glitch I've got going, except for the one that's on Mario Land 2, because that's pretty good as well. Anyway, let's get on with Mario Land 2 then, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Now, Mario Land 2 has an extremely strange glitch, and to do it, the first thing we have to do is finish off this very first initial training level. Now, once you've finished the training level, it's time to go into an actual level. Now, I recommend going to the Mario Zone, and the reason for that, it's the simplest, it's the quickest, and it's the easiest way to get this glitch to work straight away. So, once you've finished the first level of the Mario Zone, go into the second and complete it. Once you've completed it, if you re-enter that level, you'll have the ability to quit back to the map screen by pressing the start button and then the select button. If we do this at just the right time, we can actually make the game completely freak out and do some weird things. So all we need to do is go back into that second level of the Mario Zone and make our way to any pipe. This works with any pipe in the game, it's not just Mario Zone, but this is the easiest one to do it with because it's close to the start. So we go down the pipe, but don't let us go all the way through. We need to press start and then press select to come out and back into the map screen. Go back into the previous level and you'll drop straight through the floor. And the reason for that is because the game thinks that you're halfway down a pipe, which doesn't make sense to it when you go back into another level. So it just drops you through that first solid block into an absolute shed load of random garbage tiles. Now, there are 4 effects that can happen while you're underneath one of the levels. One of them is that the game will crash. The second one is that you'll finish the level. The third one is that you'll die. The fourth one, and the best one, is that you complete the game, which requires a set of really specific movements, but it is possible to do. Speedrunners use it to get the world record on this. With that interesting glitch out of the way, let's move on to our final game, Super Mario World. Moving on to our final glitches of the video, which are found in Super Mario World. There's only 2, but they're quite good. Move into Vanilla Dome 2 first, and what you want to do is find a very specific set of blocks within the level. There'll be a P-switch, and there'll be quite a lot of blocks that are going to turn into coins. Now you want to take a running slide underneath these coins, and just wait for the time to run out so they turn back into blocks. Once they've turned back into blocks, you can perform a jump and fall right through the floor. Now you'll actually be stuck in this wall unless you have the cape and you can fly back out. But it's still quite difficult because there's not enough space to do a run-up. If you do it just right, you'll be able to fly back out of the top. But if you do it like I did, then you can die by getting crushed by the blocks. There's another place where you can do this as well, and it's right by the checkpoint. So all you need to do is, with the cape, just mess around with these blocks and then you pop underneath the ground. I don't know exactly why that one happens, and I couldn't find it on the Mario Wiki anywhere, but I can't be the first one to have discovered this glitch because, like I said at the start of the video, I don't have time to search for glitches all day long. Or maybe I'm lying. Our second glitch on Mario World involves any moving pipes. Now, I'm going to jump off Yoshi here, and because the pipe's moving, the game doesn't know how to properly deal with that. So Yoshi sort of jumps up and down and gets stuck inside the pipe. You can sometimes see his feet popping through the bottom as well. Now, you can't jump back onto Yoshi until the pipe's moving downwards. This glitch can also be done with any items such as the P-switch, any shells, any springs, anything like that. And as you can see, the items jitter around as the pipe moves upwards, which is quite strange. For my final glitch, it's actually a 2-in-1. What we want to do is go to Chocolate Island 3 and get to the end of the level with Yoshi. It's very important that we use Yoshi because otherwise the glitch won't work. We want to get to this point, and when we touch the exit, we want to just jump off Yoshi so that the screen doesn't scroll upwards. We finished the level, but we died at the same time. Now, another variation of this glitch is that we can make the entire overworld go completely messed up. And what we want to do is finish the level but don't die. So we need to land on that top platform, go through the goal, and then just carry on walking. And when the screen scrolls back in now, all of the colours are going to be absolutely screwed. Now, this is only a temporary glitch, and it does go away when you go into the next screen. But it's still really interesting to see that you can ruin the whole colour scheme of the entire overworld. And that's all the glitches I've got for you guys, so thanks for watching. Well everyone, thanks very much for watching with me until the end. Now, this video went so much better than the first two glitch videos I've done, and the reason, I have had a lot more practice with my editing software. I've become a lot more confident with my commentary, so I don't go all the time. And I've got a lot of good feedback from people, which I've really liked, so that's given me the confidence to sort of speak properly, rather than speak really quietly and stuff. And I can act like a phallus all the time and things, so, you know, and it doesn't really bother me because you guys are always supportive towards me. There will be more glitch videos to come. If you have an idea for a glitch video, then please just comment below, tell me. I'll do the best that I can to do that for you guys. So thanks very much for watching again, and I will see you all next time. If you've enjoyed this video, then please check out the channel. It's got so many other various gaming related things on it. Let's plays, glitch videos, hacking, modifications, etc. If you click on the left hand box here, you'll be taken to a let's play of NES Remix 2, which is actually my favourite game so far that I've ever let's played. On the right hand box, you'll be taken to a hacking video showing you how you can change images and files in a Nintendo DS game. The final thing to mention is that there's a subscribe button at the bottom, and if you want to press that, that'd make me very happy. So thanks very much for watching again guys, and I'm sure I will see you next time.